It was the interview that broke the internet and may have just shaken up the 2024 presidential campaign as well. We're going to take a look at the fallout from the Kanye West appearance on the Alex Jones show, and we're going to see precisely why it may have been all designed to boost Ron DeSantis' status as a 2024 Republican frontrunner. You're not going to want to miss this. The fallout from Kanye West's controversial appearance on the Alex Jones show yesterday continues to reverberate throughout the world of social media. As I'm sure many of you know by now, West made a number of comments yesterday that praised Adolf Hitler and Nazi Germany during the live stream conversation. Comments that clearly made even Alex Jones, Mr. Controversial himself, uncomfortable, which of course is saying something. The memes are coming out, hilarious ones. This is Alex Jones after trying to give Kanye an out for the 17th time, only for him to shout loudly that he loves Hitler. So true. Jones did everything he could to get Ye to walk back on his comments, or at least qualify them, but obviously to no avail. Needless to say, Kanye is beginning to see his own world implode as a result of this. It's just been announced that the deal for him to purchase the social media app Parler has been officially canceled. Ye offered to buy Parler back in October, and at the time it was reported that the acquisition would be completed within about 3 months. That deal has now, as of today, been officially called off. In addition, it appears that Ye has been permanently suspended from Twitter. Originally, as I understand it, it was a temporary suspension, but Elon Musk himself took to Twitter and announced that Ye had indeed violated their TOS against incitement to violence and that his account was suspended indefinitely. Pile on all of the other merch and financial cancellations on top of it, it does appear that Ye has basically committed economic and social suicide by virtue of his radically incendiary rhetoric. But what are the political ramifications from all of this? Ye, of course, recently announced that he himself was running for president, and he's assembled what is frankly a rather ridiculously carnivalesque spectacle of a campaign team that's currently comprised of Milo Yiannopoulos and Nick Fuentes. So together, the three amigos are literally traveling burlesque that go around to whip up hysteria wherever they go, more than any hotel trashing punk rock band. And Ye's outfit on the Alex Jones show, where he donned a Balenciaga gimp mask and broke out a fishing net with a Yahoo drink to mock Israeli Prime Minister Bibi Netanyahu, was in perfect alignment with the absurdly performative nature of this ongoing political pageantry. But there's a much deeper political ramification than simply Ye's own self-indulgent world here. Ye's antics may be purposely trying to get Ron DeSantis at the front of the Republican nomination. You're not going to want to miss this. But first, in the midst of all of this economic insanity, my good friend Taylor Welch has created a brand new training series designed to help you fortify the number one tool you have against any economic hardship, and that is your mind. And it all comes straight out of the life experiences of one of the greatest leaders in all of world history, Sir Winston Churchill. In the Churchill Mindset series, Taylor masterfully walks you through Churchill's brilliant leadership choices, then distills them into frameworks that you can use to face your biggest challenges. Click on that link below or head on over to welchequities.com/Turley right now to secure your copy of The Amazing Mind of Winston Churchill at their lowest price ever. Again, that's welchequities.com/Turley. Rolling Stone, who I normally dismiss as left-wing fanatics, nevertheless had a fascinating article on the strange silence coming from the DeSantis team in the wake of the fallout from Kanye West's visit to Mar-a-Lago. Rolling Stone noted that while the likes of Mike Pence and other Republican 2024 hopefuls, who of course don't stand a chance, were quick to publicly pounce on the visit, DeSantis hasn't said a peep about it. And this, of course, is because he doesn't see any need to. Why say anything? Why expend any effort when the media and the establishment Republican Party are all busy harpooning Trump without DeSantis lifting a finger? So, according to Rolling Stone, this silence is a strategic silence, and it's a strategy that appears to have been at the heart of the original visit itself to Mar-a-Lago. NBC News reported that according to Milo Yiannopoulos, who attended the dinner was a setup to deliberately try to politically weaken Trump. Yiannopoulos told NBC that he arranged for Nick Fuentes to travel with Ye and join him for the dinner party with Trump at Mar-a-Lago. According to Yiannopoulos, quote, "I wanted to show Trump the kind of talent that he's missing out on by allowing his terrible handlers to dictate who he can and can't hang out with. I also wanted to send a message to Trump that he has systematically, repeatedly neglected, ignored, abused the people who love him the most, the people who put him in office, and that kind of behavior comes back to bite you in the end." Fuentes, he confirmed to NBC that the whole thing was indeed a setup to communicate to Trump their disappointment in him for having supposedly abandoned his base, strengthen Ye as a contender. But Fuentes did go on to say that he did still support Trump nevertheless. So what does all of this mean? Well, as I see it, it means one thing with two possible implications. Whether Ye intended for this or not, the clear beneficiary in all this is Florida Governor Ron DeSantis. As Ye continues to tarnish his own name, he inevitably, at least in part, however temporarily, tarnishes the names of those once associated with him, hence all the distancing and canceling and suspendings that we see. All these anecdotes on the Alex Jones show are just exclamation marks on the previous political toxicity of his visit to Mar-a-Lago. And the only beneficiary of this is, of course, Ron DeSantis, who's currently second in line for the Republican 2024 nomination. So to the extent that this stunt benefits DeSantis, I see two implications. One, this could help catapult him to possibly becoming the front runner in the primaries. Or two, this would seem to guarantee a Trump-DeSantis ticket, since DeSantis would provide the needed moderation, as it were. And I don't mean policy moderation as much as public relations moderation, all this needed to unify the Republican Party, many of whose members are being rather spooked by all of this. So obviously we'll be keeping a very close eye on how all of this develops. But in the end, there is most definitely, in my view, a winner that's coming out of all of this insanity. And that is one, Ron DeSantis. As always, make sure to smack that bell and subscribe button. And you'll definitely want to check out my latest video on the ultra-leftist Rachel Maddow suffering a huge loss in court. You're going to absolutely love it. So make sure to click on that link, and I'll see you over there. God bless.